take our hands out to the side. We're going to reach up really tall, really tall. Reach our hands all the way up. That's it. And then we're just going to go one side, little stretch, and slowly up. And one side, little stretch, and slowly up. So if you are doing this from a chair, it's exactly the same, or you can do it standing, so don't worry about it. And then we're going to sweep our arms out to the side. We're going to bend our arms in, and we're going to cross at our shoulders, and we're going to inhale big up. And I want you to think of a bird's wings, so you're arching like a bird, and then as you exhale, you're rounding over, wrapping your wings around you. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, wrap your arms around you like a big hug. And again, inhale, open, stretching through your chest. And then exhale, close. And once more, inhale, big breath in. And exhale, close. And then we're going to take our arms, we're going to leave them up in the air, and we're just going to reach like we're reaching for something, and you're going to step from side to side. So we're bringing in our side bend and our reach, 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 and just kind of find a little bounce from side to side. Good. And then we're going to take our arms down again, and we're going to push the floor with our hands. So we keep our knees soft, and we're bouncing, bouncing, bouncing down into the ground, bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. And then we shake our shoulders, shake our shoulders. So think of a jellyfish or an octopus, and you want to move the arms every which way. So let them snake in front of you, to the side of you, and then you can snake one arm up and one arm down. Good, so we have a mother and daughter joining, that's lovely. So snake your arms, and then snake your arms behind you to the front of you, and you can kind of take a step like I am, front and back, and add your head. And then move around in a circle, so you're moving your arms any which way. Maybe you could turn it into a flamenco dance. So moving the arms. And then adding your hips. So your hips start to move. And then they come above and around. And then maybe you go as low as feels good. And then coming all the way up. So you feel all of your joints in your shoulders, your elbows, your wrists, your hips, your knees, everything getting a move and groove. And bring it to the side and to the other side. Good. And then let's again sweep your arms back. Inhale up. Arch through your back like Kate Winslet on the Titanic. Reach, reach, reach. And then slowly roll your spine forwards. Let your whole body go forwards and drop your head. Drop your head and just let your arms hang and bounce your shoulders. Bounce and bounce. So if you're sitting in a chair, you can do this perfectly. Just bounce, drop your head. Hold no weight in your head. That's the main thing. You want to rest your head. Bounce and bounce and bounce. And we're going to come back to the bounce through the floor. Soft knees, like you're on a bouncing castle. And bounce. And bounce. Just let everything soften. Good. And then we're going to go for a swim. So we're going to go one arm back, the other arm back. And as you do, you step side and side and side and side. That's it. And you turn your head, turn your body. And then let's reverse. Let's go forwards and forwards, forwards. Be like the new Jane Fonda workout. Good, and just feel the length of your body from your hips all the way up your back, down your arm, like you're reaching up and over. Once more, up and over on the diagonal, and again up and over on the diagonal. Great. And then shake it out again. Shake, shake, shake. This time go sideways. So go sideways. So if you had a big breakfast, if you get a stitch, just go slower. So going back to that octopus arms, but taking it to the side. Good. And now we're going to come to our hips and imagine we have a hula hoop. So we're going around and around with the hips. Good, and then add the rib cage. So the ribs come around and around and around, and now add in your shoulders. Good, lovely. And then we're going to reverse the direction, so let your hips go the other way. And your ribs go the other way. And then your shoulders are going to add in, so they drop in all directions. Doing great. Well done. It's probably a fairly active Sunday morning for us. And then again, starting from the bottom, just bounce all the way back up. And this time, let your arms just dangle and just notice your breath. And you can let your breath go out. So you can hear your breath kind of like a little dog panting, just. So as you exhale, just let your breath release. And this is great for de-stressing. So just bounce, bounce, bounce. Good. And then shake it out to the side. And then let's do one of my favorite movement practices. So we're going to sweep our arms up once more, marking the end of that, and then close your hands in at your chest. And let's all do the swimming dragon. So we're going to bring our feet to plant on the ground. We're going to bend our knees, and then we're going to sweep our arms out to the side, reach all the way forwards like you're about to dive into a swimming pool, and sweep it to the other side, and then bring it into your heart, and then swim your arms so that they go on the figure of 8, lying on its side. So it goes up and down, up and down. Swim your arms, yeah? Good. And then you're going to swim your arms all the way up. And then you're going to, like a snake, going upwards and upwards, press the hands together so that you frame your face between your elbows. So it's a bit like an Egyptian. You can do that for your neck. And then you're going to press the hands together. And I want you to come up onto your tippy toes and find a balance. So just breathing in and out and in. And as you come down, I want you to slowly lower through your heels. Slowly lower through your heels. Bring your hands in this triangle position to your belly. And then close your eyes and have a big breath in. And a big breath out. And again, big breath in. And big breath out. Woo! We've got a few more people joining. Thank you. So deep breath in and out, and again one more big one in. Start of your day, get the breath all the way down to your belly, and then as you exhale, just let the breath come out from the belly, and it goes all the way out up through the mouth. Good. And then from there, one hand on your heart, one hand to your belly, and give them a nice rub. So if you have a young child and maybe they're not even standing yet, you can be doing these little exercises on their little body, yeah? So be creative, find your way of doing it. And again, if you're sitting on the chair, all of these things can be done from there. So we've got that, and now we're going to take our hands back and we're going to do our movement to the other side. So bending your knees, take your hands in and let's reach to the side. Feel all the way up from your foot to your hip, to your shoulder, to your fingertips, and go forward, diving, and then go to the other side. You're doing great. And then bring the hands into the chest, and we swim. Swim. So I didn't know that dragons could swim until I learned this movement. So maybe in Chinese mythology they do. So this is called swimming dragon. And the figure of 8 lying on its side is the infinity symbol. So we're going to keep going all the way up. And then the dragon snakes. And we move our hips, our shoulders. So we're bringing in all the Latin flavors into our workshop today. And then bring the hands up. Good. Close the eyes. Breathe in. Feel how the ribcage rises and expands. And then softly open your eyes and find something that's not moving, not me, and keep your balance. Come up onto your tippy toes and breathe in. And if you can keep your balance with your eyes closed, well, that's extra impressive. So you can try, or you can hold a wall. If you're sitting on a chair, you can just go onto your tippy toes, sitting down, and then slowly bring your feet all the way down, hands down. And then make our triangle on our body. Close your eyes, drop your shoulders. 3 big breaths into your belly. Breathing in. And out. And again. Good. And again. Well done. And let's have one good one for good measure. One more. Good, and then just let that seal in, and then we're going to think of, we had our hand in our heart and our belly before, and now we're going to bring our hands to where our kidneys are, and we're going to give our kidneys a rub. So you can turn your palms and just rub your kidneys, and then you round forwards and you just go tap 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 at your kidneys. So from your rib cage all the way down to your lower back, just tap tap tap. Good, and then a rub again, yeah, so really nice. And then from there, we're going to bring that forwards. We got to circle your belly, great to do first thing in the morning. And then we're going to do our Tarzan, so we're going to make hands or sulfus, and we're going to go ah. And so if there's a few of you in your house, you can wake up your sleepy dad upstairs, so ah, or whoever it is, maybe it's your brother. Once more, nice and loud so I can hear you from here. And then we're going to tap all the way down one arm to our fingertips, up the underside. And then we're going to go into the armpit, down the chest, and across, and again down the arm, underside, into the armpit, down the chest, and back up to the center. Good, for one big last Tarzan sound. Great, lovely, lovely, lovely. And then let's brush our hands down and let's come back to the hula hoop. So we're going to circle our hips and we're going to imagine a hula hoop at our ankles, okay? So it's going around our ankles and just focus on your ankles, okay? And if you want, close your eyes and then you can get your imagination part of the movement. And then around your knees and around your hips. And imagine the hula hoops coming up, and now it's your belly and your chest. And now your neck even. Can you get your neck involved? Yeah, good hula hooping. And then all the way up. And then we got the challenge. Some of you are better at this than me, though. Reversing around the head, around the neck. Close the eyes if it's easier. And the shoulders. And the ribs, good, and the hips, the knees, the ankles, good, and let that spiral go down into the earth, dig it down, and then we're going to press down our feet, down, down, down with our feet, and once more, inhaling up, bringing it all up, breathing in, and I want you to think of a star. So our feet are wide, we're stretched like a star, and I want you to reach one hand to the corner. So imagine there's a square around you, okay? And you're going to reach to one corner and bring it in. Reach to the other corner and bring it in. And now reach one leg downwards. So you're just pushing the foot away and then pushing the other one away. So you kind of go into your hip and you're going to make a square. So we go right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, yeah? And just reach, 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 reach. Good, and now reach all directions. Good, and see if you test your balance. Can you do a diagonal? Can you reach left hand to right foot? My foot's up. And bend your knees and go the other side. Up. Bend your knees, the other side, up. You don't have to go as high as that. And bend your knees. And again, reach. And bend. Reach. Keep going. I think we've got a few more in us. And then 2 more. Last one. Good. And then bend everything in. And like a jumping star or jumping jack, just jump and in. 3 more. Jump, in, jump, in, and last one. Good, and then shake everything all the way up. Last time, inhaling up. All the way up, hands together in front of your heart. Close your eyes for a moment and just let yourself just feel your body. Closing your eyes, just let yourself settle. Good. Nice, and now we've done the whole body, that's your cardio for the day. So now we're going to come into the wrists and we're just going to circle our hands. And you're going to go, so I call this Indian hand dancing. So we're circling in and out, in and out, in and out, and then reverse direction, out and in, out and in. So this is great if you are one of our older citizens, and it's so good for your wrist joints and your elbows and your shoulders. So just feel all of this movement, and it's great for the brain because you're coordinating the movement from your motor cortex to the muscles, because it is quite complex. And now we're going to go in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, and then we're going to go out and out, all the way out. And whatever way your hands are dancing is perfect, and then we reverse it. Reverse it. And then one hand is going to go and the other hand is going to go the other way. And we're going to reverse back in. And then out and out. Look at your hand. You can have a little bounce. Out and out. And coming in and in. So we didn't realise this was going to be such a multicultural movement practice today. So bring everything in into our Indian hand dancing. We'll go both hands. And bring them in and in and in and out and out and out and in and in and in. Good. And you may notice all of the little muscles between your wrist and your elbow. So take the hands up and just reach them up and just let the blood flow drain. So reach your hands up like you're holding the ceiling, and then bring your wrist forward and up, forward and up, and then little circle and bring it down. So all of those movements are great if you've arthritis, just to do them every day. And let's go to our little thumb. Wiggle your thumb, both sides, both directions. And then the next finger can make circles or spirals. The next finger. Good. And then the next finger. And then we're going to play the piano. So there might be mostly big kids more than little kids on this, but it doesn't matter, right? So we're going to take our hands in, and then lastly we're going to flick. Little flicks. Maybe you used to play hockey and you used to have to do this on the hockey pitch when you were frozen. And finally, raindrops. Raindrops on your head, raindrops on your forehead, underneath your eyes, your cheeks. And again, if you have a little child that you're doing a baby massage with, raindrops down their body, so nice. And then raindrops all the way down your neck, and then a little tap, and then let's give ourselves a tap on the back. We're doing a good job on a Saturday or Sunday morning, and then a tap on the back. Good. And then we're going to just circle the arms. And then we're going to take one arm, we're just going to reach it aside and just drop your ear towards that shoulder, and then drop your shoulder down so that you're having a little stretch. And as we do all our exercises, we just close our eyes whenever we can. And we smile to ourselves, and when we smile to ourselves, we let all the good vibes of that smile travel through our body to where it's needed most. And then we reach the hand forwards, bring it out, and then drop it to the side. Keep your hand on that shoulder, and then we're going to go to the other side, dropping with your ear. And as you do it, you press your arm down and let your neck get a lovely stretch. So we've done so much movement up till now, so your body should be nice and warm. And if you joined in late, you can always go back to the start afterwards and fill in the gaps. And then slowly roll your head forwards through the center and back up. Good. And then the other hand, you're just going to push it down into the ground and then let that hand go, and then rotate the shoulder forwards and back, forwards and back. So if you're having shoulder trouble because you're at the computer too long, this is a good exercise. So bring it across the other arm, holding on to the elbow, reaching it across, and then drop your head to that side, but then draw your shoulder down. So you're not up here, you're down here. Close the eyes and let yourself smile. As you breathe in, smile to yourself. Smile to yourself and let that smile travel through the body to all of your organs. Good. Reach, reach, reach this hand away and then circle it forwards. It's like a hinge and then it swings like a door. I always think of this as a door. So door opening and closing, and then draw the hand down. Keep your hand on your shoulder, press your hand down, and then bring your ear down to your shoulder. That's it. Reach your hand down and stretch out the side of your neck. Good. And stretching out the side of the neck again. Close your eyes and just allow yourself to smile. Good. And then slowly let your head and your neck roll forwards and up through the center. Flex your wrist and push it down, push it down, push it down. And then release. Roll the shoulder forward and back and forward and back. And then the two shoulders forward, 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 and roll them back and forward and back. Good. And then just give your whole shoulders a wriggle. Good. And then once more, breathing in and up. And we're just going to go back to our movement at the start where we were shaking up to the sky, moving your hands. And then we're going to bring it all the way down. So maybe you can think of a lasso, a cowboy lasso, both arms going one way and both arms going the other way. Could be like your disco days. And just feel how the whole of the rib cage and the shoulders get such great movement. And once more, other direction. Let your head go. Could be lots of clicks and creaks, that's okay. And then lastly, bounce, 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 hands up for Childline. Thank you for being here today and supporting Childline through this workshop. It's so important that we support kids in need right now. And then bring the hands down and then bounce the hands down. Close your eyes and just feel like you're a jelly mold and you're being shaken all over. Shake, shake, shake. Close your eyes, wiggle your hips. Good. And then from there, I want you to melt. I want you to slowly find your way of melting down into the ground. So you melt down and I'll stay up. So as you're melting, I want you to melt, melt, melt till you're lying on the floor, flat on the ground. And once you're flat on the ground, you're just going to let your whole body fall down to the earth. Drop everything. All your thinking, all your worries, your concerns, your thoughts, just drop everything down. And then think of your whole body as the star that we did earlier. And remember, with the star, we reached away with one arm and we relaxed. And then on the floor, you're reaching away with the other arm. And we relax, reach away with one leg and relax, and reach away with the other leg and relax. And just let your whole body, feeling open as a star, drop into the ground. Close your eyes, breathing in, and as you exhale, just let all of you drop down. And as you drop down, we want to let yourself melt into the brightness of your star. And just soften your body, soften your mind. And in that star position, just feel like you can, on every inhale, the breath goes to all the cells of your body. And as you exhale, you're just letting yourself soften inside. And once more, inhale, just fill with the breath. And then on your next exhale, just bring the hands down and rest one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly like we did earlier, and then breathe into the belly and the heart. And exhale, release. And once more, breathing in. And exhale, release. Great. So well done. You can rest there. Thank you for joining me today. And we'll be doing some more family workshops if people would like to do that on Sundays. And thank you all for coming online. And if you haven't, and if you have a few euro to spare, it'd be amazing if you donated to Childline. The link is in the conversation at the side. And I just want to say thanks and take care of yourselves as we continue our lockdown. So be well. Namaste. And I should say as well, if anybody wants to join the weekly classes, there's 3 classes a week. And you can find out everything on healingyoga.ie under weekly classes. Thanks everybody. Have a sunny Sunday.